My name is BG183. I'm part of the founder of Task Crew since the early 80s, and I'm here today loving it in 2023.
My name is Bayo, Wilfredo Feliciano, aka Bayo. I'm one of the members of Taz Crew, and I've been painting here in New York City since the early 1980s.
I'm Nicer. I'm one of the founding members of Taz Crew. I've been painting since 1980 here in New York City, and I've traveled the world doing this.
The original members was myself, Brim, Mac, and Bass. We met in junior high school. Then when I went to high school, I connected with Nicer and BG, and the rest of what became the crew. We all connected, and then we became a stronger unit at, maybe about 10, 12 of us at that time. And we all fed off of each other, like looking at each other's lettering, like, oh, try this. And we, as a crew, there was more strength, especially for back then, because it was a dangerous thing where you can go into a yard or a tunnel, and if you're outnumbered, guess what? They're taking your paint.
I remember playing in the streets. I saw this train pass by with a name on it and a character. And I said to myself, wow, that's like a comic book cover. Because every comic book cover has the same two things. It's usually the character of the superhero and the name. So I was like, wow, it's like a rolling comic book.
I remember going to hit trains in the subways, and I would come back and people would look at me like, oh, I saw your stuff that you've been doing, and it gave me like that, wow, like that feeling that, that I'm doing something positive only in the graffiti world. But, everybody else was calling it vandal, they was calling it illegal, but for me it was just to say that I'm here, and this is me, and this is what I've been doing.
Late 80s, early 90s, we started working more outside. We were still doing like illegal walls and rooftops and highway like that. But the transition came about when local landlords and store owners started approaching us saying, hey, you guys were painting over here. And we're like, no, they're like, yeah, I saw you, So we're like, what's up? And they're like, no, we want to pay you guys to do something because every time you paint, it goes untouched. That's how we got into the business side of it. We didn't know nothing about business. We didn't know what to charge. We didn't know how to do this. We were basically just winging it. And throughout the years, we've gotten better, hopefully.
I think every mural that we did stands out because every mural has its own personality, because we don't want to do the same mural again and again and again, say we do plan A. Plan A will be just words and letters. We like to mix it up. We do from A to Z. We do characters, we do background, we do stuff for kids. I love to do community scene. If they said they want me to paint this neighborhood, I will go and paint that neighborhood. I just look right across the street and I will paint like I did today, like with the 7. I just look at it and I just paint. I'm always trying to improve myself because it's always about competition and graffiti.
If it wasn't for this art form and what we did here in New York City and what we birthed, and what we still carry and treasure, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
When they see a Taz Crew mural, I want them to know that we poured our heart and soul into this. We always try to provide the best artwork, something that not only enhances the community, it just brightens up people's day. When you walk by and you see the colors, it just gives you a warm, happy feeling.